Hello everyone, I'm Randy Suarez, aka Silva. Today we're back here with another amazing reaction. This time reacting to some more Gabriel Iglesias. How to tell Latinos apart. Surprisingly, a lot of people can't tell. You'd be surprised. And a lot of people don't even know there's other Spanish-speaking countries around the world because they think their far thought is just Mexico and that's it. I'm like, there's several, and they all started somewhere, Just like some people forgot that, California, Texas, and a few other places that's in the South used to be part of Mexico. But I digress. But if you like any of this content, please like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. Like, comment, and subscribe to Gabriel Iglesias. I will leave the original link to this video down below in the description so you can watch it uninterrupted. Also, link to my I'll leave the link to my Murder Drones playlist because I've been reacting to Murder Drones. Because y'all voted, a lot of y'all voted for that. Then also we'll link to my Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. Follow me on those social platforms. Also link my Cashapp if you feel gracious enough to donate $5, $10, $15. That's fine. If you don't, that's fine as well. But yeah, but buckle up and let's get started. All right, here with some more Gabriel Iglesias. How to tell Latinos apart. Let's go.
I just want to know, how many Latinos in the crowd tonight? Now, notice I asked Latinos. I wasn't very specific. Because if you call a Latino the wrong one, there's an issue. You call a Mexican, a Salvadorian, we get mad. You call...
Yeah. Like, a lot of people, when I tell people that I am, like, I'm half black, half Hispanic, they always ask, which one. I'm like, Mexican. My mom is Mexican. My grandfather is Mexican. And it's like, oh, okay, so you're not. My grandmother and my grandfather, as far as I know, basically what my mom told me, came from Mexico. Either they both learned to speak English before they got here too. So yeah. But anyway.
Puerto Rican, a Dominican, they get mad. You call a Cuban anything but a Cuban, you're gonna get stabbed.
Yeah. And here's the weird part. People always assume, they always categorize. There's some people that still do it to this day. Categorize all the different types of Hispanic, just Mexican. I'm like, no, they're different. Latinos or Latinas or Latinx, whatever. Yeah, that's understandable. But calling every other Spanish-speaking country Mexican, it's more of an insult to everybody. It's like, what are you doing?
So for everyone here and everyone at home, I have found a way to figure out who's who. It's very easy. All you have to do is listen to the way the person is speaking Spanish. You don't have to understand a single word, just listen to the flow. That'll let you know. For example, Mexicans, when we speak Spanish, we sound high. Seriously, you ask us a question, we drag it out. Hey bro, how's it going? Pues aquí nomás, hombre.
The weird part is oddly true because at the end of the day, like, you can tell the differences in how they speak, speak Spanish in general.
Pues tú sabes, güey. Cubans, I found out Cubans, you guys speak Spanish, like everything means something. It's very serious. You ask a Cuban a question, bro, where you going? Al baño, coño, carajo, why you wanna know? Just asking, dude. It's like, why is he yelling? I don't know. And I found out Puerto Ricans, you guys speak Spanish like there's a time limit. You ask a question, hey bro, what's up? Mírame bro, el otro día estaba con Hitcher, me estaba platicando que chacha Benito, yo no sé lo que estaba pasando aquí nomás. Dame más gasolina.
The gasolina. Dude, who remember that song, Gasolina? Oh, man. Banana gasolina.
Even Mexicans were like, hey, write that down. Quick. Another way is
And here's the weird part, and this is a little bit back in my high school days. I took Spanish 2. Yeah, I took Spanish 1 in middle school in 8th grade, and I took Spanish 2 in 9th grade. I passed Spanish 1. I cheated in Spanish too. Look, and I had like a girl who really liked me that basically gave me all the answers. I cheated. Now I did have to learn the salsa, the tango, a few other dances to pass that class, but that was more physical than anything and irritating. But yeah, it after those lessons, I never continued with Spanish. It's kind of messed up because I now knowing now, like me as an adult, kind of wish I did. You know, I kind of wish I took it seriously to learn. You know, dude, my last name is Suarez. It's like, come on, you know, a lot of people shocked when they hear Suarez in my last name, and they be shocker if I don't know Spanish. I'm like, look, I took the class. I never went back into it because I kept wanting to learn Japanese, but they had that option, but didn't have the class. So I kept signing up for it, knowing they did not have the class, hoping and praying they have it. No, Spanish.
Beverage. The beverage will let you know who you're dealing with. For example, a Mexican's preferred drink of choice is tequila. Okay? Ooh. A Puerto Rican's preferred drink of choice is either Don Q or Coquito. Ooh. Right? And a Cuban's preferred drink of choice is coffee. Now let me tell you how I know about this one.
The one thing I still have, and I kind of want to go to Florida for this. It's a good Cuban sandwich. I've never had have a Cuban sandwich. Never. Always wanted one. I always want to try it. The coffee, on the other hand, I probably want to try it, but there's a comedian that I would love to react to, and I will explain why in that one, or I'll probably explain in this one when I think he's about to bring it up. That I drunk this coffee, like one of my coworkers, one of my ex-coworkers, Diego, he gave me this coffee called Death Wish Coffee. Some of y'all may have heard of it, some of you may never heard of it. I'm just telling you my experience with it. I drunk a cup. Dude, I started breaking out. Like, breaking out in hives. My supervisor, who also drunk up, started being jittery. Like, too jittery. Like,
So a few years ago, Martina and I were doing a show at the Improv in Miami, and after the show was over, I was talking to Martina. I said, hey, bro, I said, we got to try out some of this Cuban food everybody's been talking about. It's our first time here. And so we go outside to catch a cab,
and that's one thing I still need to... I need to find some good Cuban food. I know there's some around here in Houston. I need to make some time to get to actually explore. And like, hey, I need a good Cuban food. And Puerto Rico.
Got in the car, I figured something out, and that is that Cubans come in every color of the rainbow. Cubans and Puerto Ricans, you go from really, really white all the way to freaking navy black, just hardcore. Wesley Snipes, just dark Scudo. El Negro! Hardcore, you know what I mean? I didn't know that there was such a thing as a black Cuban, because we get in the car and we're speaking Spanish, and this guy turns around and he's black and he's like, ¿Dónde quieren ir? Where you wanna go? I'm like, oh my God. It freaked me out. I thought the partition was tinted. I didn't know. So he's yelling at us, ¿Dónde quiere ir? I'm like, dude, why is he yelling? I said, listen, we want to go somewhere to get some authentic Cuban food. Where can we go? And then he takes us to this place called Calle Ocho, which, for everyone at home, Calle Ocho is Spanish for 8th Street, and it's an area where, you know, it's very authentic. And he takes us to this restaurant called La Carreta. Okay? Ooh. So, you can't miss it. There's a restaurant on the corner with a giant wagon wheel in front of it and a huge rooster. I don't know what the rooster does, but look out for him. We walk inside.
We all know what that rooster means.
And I think, what was it, Martin, like 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning when we went in?
Easy 3 in the morning.
Easy 3 o'clock in the morning. We sit down at this table, and we're looking at the menu. We're trying to figure it out, and there's all kinds of bananas and all kinds of weird stuff that I'm like, I didn't know that. Okay, bananas, fine. Okay, let's do this. And here comes the waiter, and the waiter's coming over, and he gets in my face, and he's like, "Cut!"
You'd be surprised. Now, a lot of people have heard about plantains. You know, you could fry them, make them into a burger, apparently. You can do a lot of things with them, you know. I mean, at first, when I first learned about basically plantains was back in 2014. Wow. And And now, like, sometimes if I see some plantain chips and everything, I know to grab me a bag.
Get it! And I'm like, I forgot. Why is he yelling? I don't know. I said, listen, bro, I'll tell you what, let me look at this menu a little bit longer. I think we need some time, right? Yeah, we were like, yeah, we need some more time. And I says, for right now, can I just get a coffee? And he's like, okay, un cafecito. And he walks into the kitchen. He comes back 5 minutes later, seriously, with a little coaster and a shot glass of coffee on the coaster. And he puts it down in front of me and he's like, okay. And I'm like, what is this? Es un cafecito. I go, dude, look at me.
Okay. If it comes in like a shot glass, and a coaster, should give you some type of warning. But at the same time, knowing myself, I probably would do exactly what he's doing. Kind of need a bigger cup, man.
I'm not a Ito, I'm a Ande. And then I started thinking, maybe he knows who I am. I get the joke. Bring the really big guy, the really little cup. You know what I mean? And I said, bro, what is it? I go, no. Bring me a full-size cup of coffee. Take this back in the... I was frustrated. So the guy's like, okay, and what you want? Okay. So he grabs it, all pissed off, and then he goes in the kitchen and he starts talking trash to one of the cooks. He's like, Manolo, and then he comes back with a bowl of Cuban coffee, okay? And he puts it down in front of me and he won't leave the table. He's like, okay. And I'm like, okay. Oh, I get it. He wants me to make sure this is what I want, what I want, right? So I pick up the bowl and I take a little sip of it. And when the coffee hit my tongue, I was like, oh my God, this is the most concentrated coffee I've ever had. It was really, really strong. And then it clicked. That's why they bring you a little shot glass of this stuff. So now I don't want to look stupid making him take a bowl of coffee back in the kitchen. So I picked it up to my face again and I drank the whole thing. Well done. I knew I messed up, bro. I knew I messed up because the waiter looked at me and he's like, vaya con Dios. He goes back in the kitchen. He's like, Manolo, call 911. 10 minutes go by, you guys. I am so wired. That coffee is strong. That is the only way in the world Cubans can make that swim.
Yeah, but like again, it should give some type of warning if it's in a shot glass on a coaster that is very concentrated. Because when I tried that Death Wish coffee, and when I was breaking out in hives, like it was so concentrated. My supervisor was tweaking. I mean, tweaking. I am telling my bro, like, Diego, don't ever give this to us again. No. And one of my other coworkers who still has the K cup, he said, I've been wanting to try at your own risk. You must, I said, try it when you have nothing to do for the day. Nothing. Zero. Nada. Dip. Nothing. But that being said, if you like any of this content, please like, comment, subscribe to my channel. Like, comment, and subscribe to Gabriel Iglesias. I will leave the link to this video down below in the description so you can watch it uninterrupted. Also, I've been reacting to Murder Drones. I'll put that playlist down below so you can watch my reactions of Murder Drones uninterrupted. Also, I will leave my link to my Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. So you can follow me on those social platforms as well. I'll leave a link to my Cashapp. If you're gracious enough to donate $5, $10, $15, that's fine. If you don't, that's fine as well. But till next time, please take care of yourself. Stay hydrated, stay safe, stay warm, and peace out.
Little questions is everything they know about you.